everyone, Rvdebs here on a surprise Sunday live stream. I hope some people are out there that's home and looking for something to do. Come on in. Let me get things going here. Okay. It's not always that I feel like doing live streams just out of the clear blue, but I wanted to talk about a couple things, so I thought I could do a video or I could do live stream. I think I'll do a live stream. It's easier. Hello, I am. Nice to see you early like this. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait a little while and see who comes along. Last night I face painted dozens of kids. Took a little bit of video, but not much, but a little bit. And I can't believe how many of these I've done. This is today's. I'm just doing different things now. Hello, Ben. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing better than I've been in a while. I was having a little bit of a down period. Hello, ES. Buenos dias. Actually, it's buenos tardes. Feels like morning. I don't know why. So, anyway, if you have a question, I'll be happy to try to answer them. Hi, Linda. Happy Sunday, everyone. I've gotten a lot of comments in my last couple of videos. Hi, Donna. Thank you. I feel happier. I think when your health is improved, it makes you feel happy no matter what. Katja, hello. Cindy. Yes, and thank you for that, Ben. Yeah, I don't know. But my last couple of videos, I was discussing, if you would have asked me, let's go to Isabel. They're not open on Sunday, ES, so that's okay. Hi, Lynn. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I had a few things on my mind. I read a couple of comments. One I deleted. I don't know if I should have deleted. I'm only human, so if somebody kind of insults me, like I'm sure you all would agree, you get a reaction even if most people are really wonderful, like 99%. Hello, Colette. Yeah, I had been talking about me personally, of course. I never speak for other people. How could I? I'm only me, and this channel doesn't represent anything else but myself. But over the last couple months, I had been going through, I had a couple of real panic attacks, which I've talked about. Yes, RV Lucky, you're right. And I do that. I've learned that. Believe me, you and I have been around a while. I don't really let people bother me, but I wanted to clear up something. I had been saying for a while I was having panic attacks. I was having anxiety that I'd never had that much. All from a PTSD kind of thing that I have with my nosebleeds. I think with COVID and all that kind of stuff going on, it just compounded my my fears. And I let it take over to the point where I was almost all the time nervous about my nose bleeding or whatever it was, but mostly that. And then I realized, well, I need help. So I made an appointment to talk to someone, and I called. My insurance allowed me to call like a place for where there's a psychiatrist, psychologist, counselors, whatever. I waited about a month for my appointment, and during that month it was really hard for me to go out of the house. I was feeling like I didn't want to leave my comfort zone where I have all my comfort, my Kleenex, my nose spray, my house is AC, I was like really getting. Hi Lucy. If anyone I miss, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to tell you. I want to tell you I need to say this. So, okay, finally get the counselor in person, and Kathy went with me, and we were talking about what I'm going through, and I never mentioned depression. Okay, I have never felt like I was depressed. I was down. I didn't like give it the name depression, or you could say this is depressing, that kind of thing. But I wasn't diagnosed or seek help for depression. I never did. And then the lady that was talking to me, she said, "Are you depressed?" And I said, "No, no, it's just anxiety and panic. It's just." And Kathy interrupted and said, "Yes, you are. You are depressed." And I know if anyone would know, she'd know me. Well, I said, "No, I'm not. Don't say that." That was my reaction. Don't say that. And then I thought about it. It took a few days, actually. I told her, I said, "Really, you think I'm depressed?" She said, "Yes." Hi, Marilyn, if I missed you. Anyway, that kind of hit me. Okay. Now, when I went to the doctor like 2 months ago and telling her about the nosebleed and how upset, she wanted to give me an antidepressant. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to be on any more pills, and I don't want to be on antidepressants. Right, exactly. I agree. I am. Hi, hi, Carp Diem. Well, I mean, it's not really venting. What I really am doing is I wanted to make a point about what I'm thinking in depression and all that stuff. So, I started thinking about depression, and I said to the doctor, "No, I don't want those. I'll just take an anxiety pill, which is like a lorazepam or Valium or whatever, something that can just take me down a notch and let me relax." And she was fine with that. And then I heard depression, that Kathy thought I was depressed. And the more I thought about it, and then I looked it up. You Google everything, right? I'm Googling depression symptoms, and I have a few of them. Not all of them, thank goodness. But enough to say, okay, well, maybe that's really kind of what I'm going through right now, is kind of a depression, kind of a. See, I'm even having a hard time saying it. So I started thinking about that and how do you get yourself out of it. Now, this is why I came on today, because a couple of the comments I got were like, how dare I tell people not to take their medication for depression, that they can do it themselves. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just talking about me. I know there's people on antidepressants that helped them and that needed them, that they liked the way it worked. I'm just me, and so I didn't want anyone to think that I am, if you're on antidepressants because your doctor put you on them and you agreed, that's your business. I didn't do that, did I, Colette? But anyway, so I had a few comments that was basically, you're saying that people could do it by themselves. I said no. What I'm saying is that I choose to do everything I can to be in a good frame of mind and not depressed without the use of pharmaceuticals, or at least antidepressants, because I have my reason. My dad was on Zoloft, and he had bad dreams, and he lost it. It's like he lost his spunk in his life. I don't want anything to do that to me, not at this point. So I'm on here to say, hey, my treatment of myself is all that it is. If I need antidepressants, if something goes on in the future that really I can't help myself out of, then I definitely would take the advice of a doctor or try something. At this point, I'm pretty smart. I think I am anyway. And I read a little bit here and there, and I've come to the conclusion for myself that I'm going to try to be natural on losing weight and natural on feeling mentally better. I will be talking to a counselor, and I might even change counselors if I feel like it's not working, but so far it's okay. And Yeah. So when I started thinking like this, I really came to the conclusion that my anxiety and fear of my nosebleeds got a hold of my head and said, you know what? You're going to be scared all the time. I was living like my nose was going to bleed any minute. Terrible feeling. I don't want anyone else to feel like that. And, but I'm stopping myself. And I feel like I'm coming out of it a little bit at a time. Cheryl, I'll share that since you put it out there. She says, just for me, I needed to reconcile why I wouldn't accept my doctor treating my diabetes, but I initially could not accept my doctor wanting to treat my depression, again, just me. And it's just you, and you're the only one that can go, okay, I think you're right, I do need this, or I'm going to try it. I trust my doctor. I'm just saying for myself, I don't want to take pills. I don't want my personality to be calmed down. I'm not that bad, thank God. And there are people that need it. I'm not, believe me, I'm not trying to say, anyone. We have to take care of ourselves, though. That's the number one thing. And you guys noticed I'm feeling better because my nose is feeling healthier again. Just what I'm doing is what's best for me only. Ben, I hope Marilyn and her mother is okay. Did she anywhere last night in the hospital? Sorry, I left early. I don't know what you're talking about, Ben. If Marilyn's here, maybe she can. I don't know what you're saying. Anyway, I wanted to get on here. It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It's warm but not hot, and it gets colder at night. And I pulled out my heater and just getting prepared for colder weather. Yes, having something to look forward to. So I'm going next Thursday. I'm going to be camping in a yurt. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to be at Abilene State Park in a yurt for a few days. And there's a big, huge RV YouTube friends gathering called Lollapalooza. So I thought I would join them. Although I'm not going in my travel trailer, I'm going to just truck it over there. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes away. Yeah, well, I feel like doctors, this is again, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like doctors, the medical field, give out a lot of pills. I think too many pills, to me, in my opinion, so I'm very careful not to just, okay, I'll take a pill. Most people take them. I know people that just, the doctor said to take it, I go, what is it for? He said it'll do this, and well, did you read the side effects? I'm just fussy that way. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and a little anxiety, which I think is normal when you're packing and stuff. I just don't know what to bring to make myself comfortable, and I don't want to overdo it, which I probably will, because I'm a nester and I like to make things comfy and cozy. I'm going to have to bring a couple of extra, like, folding chairs and lots of blankets and, you know. Shipwriter, I agree with you, Deb. You know what's best for you, and antidepressants may not be the answer for you. Keep yourself well, thank you. Whatever it takes, self-care, it's first. Yes, self-care. And I'm not one that runs to the doctor, and maybe someday I'll go, oh, I should have gone to the doctor, and should have gotten the tests, but I'm just going to live until I don't live anymore. Yeah, doctors only know to give out meds. You feel the same. Yeah, I mean, every time I go. A few years ago, I had, maybe gained 10 pounds and my cholesterol was a little high. And, oh, they want to put you on cholesterol meds. And I said, no. I will go home with the information that I need to help it. And now my cholesterol is fine. So I'm not going to take those pills. I'm right with you on that, ES. Some people, were saying, don't tell people they can handle depression without their medicine. I didn't say that at all. I just said before, I'm going to go on any kind of medication. I'm going to study about it. I'm going to know what the side effects are. And I'm going to try to do it naturally. Colette, your sister won't take Tylenol. You know, I take stuff. I mean, I definitely take medication, but I don't want to keep adding. Yes, says too many people are misdiagnosed, and the doctor's easy way out is putting somebody on a pill. Half of America is on pill. Oh yeah, probably more. Did your mom fall, Maryland? Because I didn't hear about this. What? Now what happened? I'm glad that there's no broken bones. Yeah, oh, see, the older you get, the harder it is to walk. Things trip you up so easy. Yeah, I don't take a lot of pain meds either. If I need, if I have I'd have to hurt my back or something to take some ibuprofen. I don't just take them. Um, RV Lucky says, when I get depressed, I go shopping. Works better than meds. Yeah, there you go. And he does like to go shopping. He's a shopper. Yes, and when the pill stops working, they add another pill. Geez. Right. And I don't want to get in that thing because, you know, my mother, when she passed away, she had Alzheimer's. But when she didn't have Alzheimer's, she was on high blood pressure meds and things like that. When she became dementia and then into Alzheimer's, she became very slim. I mean, she really, like, her whole life changed. Her personality, her body was smaller, and they never took her off the blood pressure medicines. What? You know, doctors are not perfect. We have to take care of ourselves, and you have to take care of your loved ones if you're there for them. Because, I don't know. Hi, Barbara. And good morning. I'm glad you could make it in the morning instead of late at night, right? Lifestyles with Ben says, yeah, so glad your mother's okay, Marilyn. Wow, nobody told me about that, Marilyn. I'm not going to do anything right now. Miss Rosie's just, you know, she's a pretty strong personality. Speaking of personalities, I found a picture. I'll show this picture to you. Now, let me see. Yes, she fell as we were leaving the house. She hit the TV stand. Oh man, as she fell and landed face down because her back was hurting. It took her to get checked. I'm so sorry. God, oh Marilyn, that's terrible. Don't you hate waiting for results too? No. We're not going out for a little while, okay? Yeah, that's right. I'm going through my winter clothes. That's that big bag there. I've got stuff I got to pull out for my trip next week. Yeah, we worry about Kathy's mom, Mary, falling. She's very independent. But there's, you know, steps going up into her house in the handrail, and there's, you know, but you never know. I mean, we've all decided now that we will actually walk her to her door. Somebody, you know, when we don't just drop her off. I mean, we always waited till she gets in, but you know what I mean. Go with her. Hey, Dirk. Hello back. Yeah, the falls that's the very dangerous thing of when old people fall, and it can really shorten their lives because they really. We get and I say they, I'm getting old too, you know, and I feel like when I'm walking, I'm not as sure-footed as I was. I could trip on a little stone or something, you know, just. Yes. So thank God for your mom's okay, and primarily, I'm sure she's sore. Anyway, I wanted to get on here and just tell you that, you know, I'm only talking about my own self, trying not to take antidepressants. I don't want to take them. I want to get out of, I don't feel depressed today at all. I mean, I really feel like I've I mean, I'm not perfect, nobody is, but I'm getting better, you know? Howdy, Howard. So, you know, years ago when Kath and we were doing arts and craft shows and Renaissance fairs, this is a picture of one of our, a customer that we put these little minis, that we called them minis, but we had really long ones too. But that's what we used to do, put people's hair like that. You can't really see how beautiful it is, but that's the Renaissance fair. And those are called minis. They were made of clay. We made them by hand. And they have little charms and beads I put at the bottom. Well, you know, most people did ES. Really, I'm only talking to like a few people that thought I shouldn't have said what I said. You know, about depression and doing it without any medicine. I'm personally going to try to do whatever I can to not have to take medicine. Oh yeah, yeah. I was over doing face painting until about like 9 o'clock. Hi, Iris. Yes, and I do a lot of. I all I do to really help myself is keep my hands and eyes busy. I'm not physically able to do a whole lot of physical activity. I need to increase it. I realize that walking's the best thing. Weather's changing, so it's going to be a little easier to get moving. Yeah, I want to, and to get off meds and you lose weight, you don't need to take them. That's the thing. If you lose a bunch of weight and you're still on the same blood pressure medicine that you were 40 pounds ago, you might need to see the doctor and make sure that you're not running around with, you know, lower blood pressure. So I'm serious about just trying to get well by myself, and I'm gonna go to the. I mean, I go to the doctor. I'm going to the eye doctor next month. Donna, yes, I didn't know until my mother fell the first time and broke her left ankle. Then later, she fell and broke her left hip. Oh my gosh. And then later broke her femur, and her doctor and the nurses. I agree, Howard. That is the. I wish that every single state in the United States had legal marijuana, especially medical marijuana. It does help. It's the best anxiety medication. It's the best sleep medication. It's good for people that have no appetite, cancer people, pain, backaches. Not everybody can take it, so you know I'm not pushing that either. If everything is in, first of all, moderation, everything is personal, our choices. Some people can't, you know, don't like the effects. Then you shouldn't take them. You know, that's what I mean. Yeah, you monitor your blood pressure, you know. So if you know someone that doesn't do that, then make sure if they're losing weight and they're doing healthy stuff that they're not on the same medication that they were, you know, before. Smoked brisket. Wow. I would love to have some of that. And so would Rosie and Lily. Right, Colette. So this is what I did. This is what I did today. Scratch art. I'm going to. I think I'm going to put all these on a video because I've done so many of them, and share them as a screensaver kind of thing because I should share them because I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I'll just put them away. They can be any direction. This is a break from my talking. Oh. Linda, that sounds nice. New Hampshire's beautiful this time of year. Anyway, I got a lot of these, so I think I'm gonna just put them on a scratch art video. Yeah, yeah, so I know old people, like, we worry, like I said, we worry about Mary. I worry about myself. I failed twice in the last 6 months. That started me not feeling well. The link to my shop is going to be below any of my videos, but Marilyn, if you're still here and can throw in my link to my Etsy shop. And I'm wearing this necklace. Now this came out so pretty. It's really pretty colors. Yeah, and it's 40 inches. All aquas and blues, pretty much. Turquoise. Yeah. Yeah, I bet the Smoky Mountains look gorgeous right now. Donna, thank you. I just thought I would do a live stream surprise and kind of just clear up a few things that was on my mind, which I've done, and share that it's a beautiful Sunday here. And it was fun yesterday. We went to the community center across the street, and there was a lot of people, and we did free face painting. You mean, who lives in Knoxville? You mean Knox City? I think it's like, well, I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Oops, it's 73 degrees here. Hi, Terry. Sorry about that. I guess I can't look at what the temp is at the same time and be live. The face painting is fun. We had a lot of giggles. It was a Christian gathering, and so we offered, hearts with "He Lives" and the thorns. We had crosses, baseballs, big popular baseball. Everybody wants a baseball, football, flowers, and all of the little boys. The darling boys all like mustaches and like beards. So we did a lot of mustache beards. I did ones with the curls like that for the boys. I've got a few pictures I took and a little bit of video. It was kind of a strange thing for me. Again, I'm only talking about who I am and how I feel, because it was this Christian, the place, they call it Sold Out, SOULD out ministries. So they try to find souls that are lost, that need to come to Jesus, those souls. So basically they had a microphone and a band. The band was loud, singing the Christian music, rock music, needless to say. So it was kind of wild. I don't really get the whole thing. I just don't get it. One lady was up there and preaching, had everybody stand up and sit down, and it was wild, and spoke in tongues. And I'm like, what? I don't get that. It is a surprise, Kathy. You never know, right? Hi, Inez. Welcome, you guys. I just felt chatty, okay? I wanted y'all to know that I'm feeling well and that I'm not telling anybody what to do with their depression. I'm only handling my own self You know, I choose to not take antidepressants at this point in my life. That's all. But nobody else. Everybody should be able to do what the heck they want to do and should be checked out by their own doctors. Not me. I'm no doc. Hello, Barb. Hello, hello. Hi, Vanilla Rain. Yes, make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, so next week I'm going camping in a yurt. Can you imagine? So I try to figure out what I need in the yurt. Now the weather, it's getting cold at night, so I got to make sure there's a heater. And if there's no heater, then I got to bring a heater. And I don't really have unfortunately, I don't have a propane or butane single burners like camp stove. I don't have one. So I've got like a Foreman grill, a small one, an electric, and I'll take that. I don't know. I just don't even know what I'm doing. Hi, Laura. I was crazy over there. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. You know what? Loving God and whatever you do in your life. I love God. I just don't have the need to be a part of like that kind of organized thing. It just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, my yurt's gonna have. It supposedly sleeps. I don't know how it could sleep so many people, but it's got like a bunk bed with a double bed on the bottom, and then a single bed on top, and then it's got a futon sofa. So I guess that would be for two people, not very comfortable. And it's got a microwave and a little fridge, and it does have electric. There's water, but it's outside. Like you'd have to fill the water bucket, which is fine. I'll drink. I'm gonna bring my own drinking water. I mean, I don't know what to think. I'm gonna be bringing way too much. Did I study in our? No, I don't think I could say that the only thing I ever took was guitar lessons, and I was in the choir at high school all the way through. I was always good in art, but I never was into art until really I started I started really getting into well, I played guitar and sang for years, and then I don't know. I sang at the Renaissance Fair in Largo, Florida, and I used to see everybody with their shops, and they were all having fun. And I thought I could make jewelry, so you know that's how it started. But self-taught. No, there's no, Donna. This is like old-fashioned. We've got lots of churches here, but they are all pretty much similar. Hi, Sharon Lee. Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Yeah. Well, I don't. I'll see if I enjoy this. I don't know. It might be just as I'll make it cozy. But hotels are nice. It depends on the situation, you know. Hotels are definitely comfortable. But I'm only going to be there a couple nights, and you know, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, everybody has their ways to relax, carpe diem, and I get it that yoga and meditation are good for your spiritual health, and so is walking and you know all that stuff is good. Anything we can do to help our spirits, you know, whether it's listening to music or taking time to enjoy walking outside and being in the sunshine and just everything. Bring something warm to sleep with. A guy. I'm gonna have an electric blanket and a few other blankets, and I'm gonna make up my bed really nice. Congratulations, Kathy, on the baby shower. I know I'll have a pretty good time too, Donna. I know I'm going to see people I've already met. Carolyn from RV Rebel Girl is going to be there, and Jan, she's the RV Frugal RV gal, and I've already known them, and probably a lot of other people too. Yes, cool weather is just so nice, and a cup of coffee was awesome this morning. I've never thrown axes. I've seen it on. I've seen some, videos of axe throwing. Well, actually, this morning was kind of. Last night, I'm sitting here watching. No, no. Wait a minute, Colette. Where did you hear that? Where did you hear that, Colette? I just watched Eric's video and that I just I'm kind of freaked out that you said that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That makes me want to cry. Okay, wow. I'm sorry you had to tell me here because I just... That really hits me because I have my dogs. I just can't, oh man, Colette, you shouldn't have told me. My stomach is turned. I just watched the video that he said Jax got in a week early to get his treatment. I definitely follow Eric's channel, so I know he didn't look good, but we were so hopeful that that Jax would be okay. Oh, Eric must be a wreck. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't go on videos and read comments because I'm on my TV, so there's no comments to be read. Shit. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, I didn't read it. Like I said, I just watched it. I just watched it like before I started my YouTube live stream. Because I've been keeping up with it. Jax looked very sick, and I was just so hopeful that he was going to get some sort of medical help in the next week, which was last week. I don't... Okay, alright. Well, yeah, Camo Dave does tributes and whatever on all channels. I'm sure that's a big thing for him to make some money off of. Yeah, that breaks my heart. Rosie's, she's 14 and a half. My little princess. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, Boston Terrier mom. I just heard now. I just found out right now. And I know how it feels to lose your baby. Aw, sorry, Donna. And I'm glad you got a nice baby to play with and be love and love. I'm glad that Eric has his other cat. Well, the thing is, our animals do pass away, and it's terrible. I've lost two two dogs, and I lost them at 8. Both of them died at 16. I don't know why, but both. That's a long life for a little Yorkie and a little uh, half Scotty, half Schnauzer. Ty was my first dog. Yeah, well, now that I know it's not your fault, Colette. I just didn't want to. I was trying so hard to stay away from anything sad. I'm sure they will get through this, but it's not easy. What a bummer. I'm just like, really, that just really got me. I'm having trouble. Now I'm having trouble talking about anything else. And I was feeling so good. And we were doing okay, talking about camping and having fun. And then, Jax was a very, very, very special kitty. It's okay. I just, it's just bad news. It's bad news all around. I'm a very sensitive person for sure. Hello, totally, Kathy. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I'm squeezing you from a distance. Right now, I could use a big hug. I feel really. I just wish I could do something for Eric, but there's nothing we can do. Oh, Donna, that's hard. It's heartbreaking to see our animals sick. I tell you what, if there's anything that freaks me out more than anything is if my dogs are sick. Honestly. Hi, Mama Wanderlust. Am I going to get to meet you soon? You're going to Lollapalooza, right? Let's get this straight. This is like amazing to me what we're talking about right now. First of all, Chico's dog is living a happy life with someone that took Chico right away and lives in the country and has other dogs. And Rufus is doing okay. Okay. Thanks, Inez. I need one. Marilyn, that's great that your cat's coming out. It's gonna do it. Not 100% yet. Darn. Yeah, everybody, we need a group hug, and we need to turn this around because I feel bad, and I'm sad about Jax, and I love that cat. Didn't even really know it in real life, but I did. I love Eric. Eric's one of my first friends here on YouTube. So, you know, I've talked with Eric on the phone. We not that we're buddies or anything, but he's he's a friend of mine. I wonder where he is going to be. Like, is he going to be to go to Lollapalooza, or is he going to? Where is he going to? I feel so bad for him. I wonder what he's going to do. I believe God gave us these beautiful cats and dogs as gifts for us because they love us completely unconditional. You know, just that's their whole life is love. Hi, Butterbean Head. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, I just have a thing for Eric. I feel close to him. And he's done so well. And he's such a good editor. And I mean, he knows how to put a video out. And yeah. That's wonderful, Sharon. That's good. Yeah, no, Rosie's 14 and Lily's turning 8 on Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry that you lost your husband. I lost my husband 7 years ago, so I know that feeling. And I have 2 dogs that are my best buddies. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sharon. I think that's really a good step, Marilyn. She's definitely changing. It's true. Kathy's almost 60. Said it's wonderful that we can make such strong friendships here on YouTube. I feel like I've made so many friends. Some face to face, some only on on camera. But I could cry. I don't want to cry, and I fight crying. I don't like to cry. Oh, Barb, that's sweet. I love the name Dandy. I don't know if I said hello to you, Lynn. Oh man, it's always something. Oh, chicken noodle soup would be so good. Man, my mom made the best. I can make good chicken soup, but I never do. You know, it's just for me. It's hard when you live alone. I don't like to cook that much anymore. I like to cook, but I don't like, cooking for one. If I make chicken, I just make chicken, and maybe I'll open up some applesauce. Very rarely now do I have, potato, veggie, and a meat. I don't do that anymore. Rotisserie chicken's a good way to go. Definitely. How cool. I know someone I love very much named Patricia. She lives in Wales. And I hope she's doing okay. Yes, I only tear up now. I don't know if I've told you this. I'm sure some of you I haven't told, but a lot of you hung around with me a while may know. But the last time that I was hysterical crying, literally boo-hooing out loud, tears flowing, ugly cry, my nose started to bleed. And it was a bad nosebleed, and Kathy was there and Mark were there. My husband had just died he passed away maybe 3 days before. And I was just boo-hooing, and that's the last time I've done that. If I lived in a place where people were, where there were people, I would cook. I like to cook. And I like to make, vegetables and side dishes. But for just Debbie, I cook more for my dogs than I do for myself. Right, Rosie? Right, Lily? Hey, Lily. Come here, honey. I'll talk to you. You want to go up there? Come here. Come. Come here. Come, come, come on. Lily, come here. Come here. See your mom. Come here. I'll put you up there. You want to go up there? Okay. You had your chance. Little dogs here. Crazy, crazy puppies. Come here, Lily. Come on, come on. Come see mommy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Finally. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. This is Lily. This is a Lily girl. Pesto pasta does sound delicious. Yes, our doggies are just like little puppy humans. And they have such personalities. I mean, really. Lily is totally different than Rosie. Aww. Lily Bell. That's her whole name. Lily Bella. Hi, Mary Smith. Welcome. Yeah, when we get up here, it's like it was in the 40s, and then it's warmed up, but it's really nice weather. Yeah, this is Miss Diva, Lily the Diva Princess Girl. Yeah. Yeah, she's like got a mind of her own, you know, and she'll do her own thing, but she listens, but it takes her a while to really give in. And Rosie's pretty good. She listens pretty good. You don't listen as good, do you? Isn't she beautiful? I'm very fortunate. She was such a gift. She's the last gift my husband ever bought me. From a lady in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Do you see yourself on TV, Lily? She's a long-haired Chihuahua. She's a good girl. And she sleeps really close to me. As a matter of fact, she tells me when to go to bed. She will sit at my feet and cry, come on, let's go. Because she says, you're up too late. Why are you looking at yourself? You see how pretty you are? Yeah, you're gorgeous. You don't usually look at the camera, do you, Lil? Do you see mommy? Yes, I love my babies. I am sending you hearts. And Lily, she's like right here. 2 girls. 2 pups. What do you think? When Jan was here, who is Frugal RV Gal, she said, Lily is a lot smaller in person. She is. She's tiny. Yeah, today she's a camera girl. Tell everybody. Say hi, everyone. I'm beautiful. I know. Mom's torturing me. Look, you are looking out at the camera. I never can get her to look at the camera. You have so much brisket. Oh, man. We would love to have some of your brisket. Lily loves roast. She loves steak and roast. She doesn't like hamburger that much. I loved Katharine Hepburn. She was such a beautiful actress. A woman. You ready to get down? Okay, I'll show you where you want to go. I know where you want to go. Okay, you go. Come on, get up there. Mommy knows, right, Rosie? Mommy knows. Hi, Livy Lowe. Yes, I know. I heard that Jax passed away, and I'm very sad. Yep, breaks my heart for Eric. It really does. It just goes to show you, though, that every single day that we are allowed, by the grace of God, that we're allowed to live and breathe, that we need to make the most of every single day that we can, with our animals, with our families, with ourselves. Yes, she was a Scorpio like you and me. Yep. I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about it because it's heartbreaking, and it's like I heard about it on my channel just now. I didn't read it. I would have. I'm sure I would have, because I just watched his video. I just didn't look at the comments. So, yeah, Sunday afternoon, October 17th, 2021. I watched a really interesting movie yesterday. Interesting in the fact of the premise of the movie. It's called The Tomorrow War. It's on Prime, Amazon Prime TV. But it takes place that 30 years from now, that the world was facing the end because of some aliens that were, like killing and taking over the entire world. So they had some sort of, I don't know how they did it, but of course scientists came up with they could go back in time and gather as many people from Earth and basically, like in the army, draft them to help fight these aliens so that we could all grow up and have 30 years from now. But it was an interesting movie. Life goes really fast. Yes, Butterbean Head. It's that saddens me. I just, we lose our animals, and it's just like losing a baby, losing a child. And I don't even want to think about losing my dogs. But it could happen. So the thing is, every single day, love who you love, tell them you love them, whoever they are that you love. Yeah, where does time go, Boom! In a wink of an eye. I saw someone talking about that when you're 20 years old, you wake up and you're 50. I mean, it's fast. It's not, these decades go by in a flash. And now that I'm 70, gonna be 71, it's like this, we know we don't have a load of time. We don't know what God has in store for us. Hopefully, something not painful and easy. But each day we get up, even when we're feeling bad, we need to turn it around as best as we can. Yeah, but ES, his cat looked really bad in the last couple videos. He didn't look good. Yeah, don't weeks go fast? I mean, and the older you get, the quicker life goes. It's like, I just feel like it was last year, just a flash ago. Yeah, I had a dog named Teddy when my parents were alive and I was a teenager. And I think he passed when I was in my 20s. Right, Sharon. A blink of an eye. Exactly, Donna. 2021 went extremely fast for me. And I'm just, I think if anything, I'm scared not to get to do more stuff. I need to. That's why plans are so important to me. Yeah. Yeah, so we're all agreeing that time has flashed by like in an instant. 10 years is like nothing when you look back. When you're young, and you say, "Oh God, between I'm 10, I'm 20, I got all the time in the world." And then the next thing you know, you're 40. And you it's like goes fast. There you go, Sharon's. We all feel it. I mean, Chase, he's a big boy now. He's 12, and I remember, when I held him and babysat for him, and it just went so fast. And now their little baby girl, her name is Sophie. I saw her last night. She'll be 1 November 4th. It's a really cute little baby girl. She is precious. But I don't get to, I don't hold her or anything. I just haven't been, we just don't hang out together that much. That's why I wish I had a camper van, because I've always wanted to. I've camped before in my life. It's not camping, not roughing it, because I'm not really good at roughing it. But I mean, we did the Renaissance Fair and we had a pop-up, me and Kathy. 8 weeks in one place and like 8 weeks in another place. So we know what it's like to be camping out. Do I want to do it alone? Not necessarily, no. But if I did have the ability to be in a movable camper kind of thing that I could handle, I'd follow some really cool people. I'd kind of hang on. I'd get into a caravan, and at least have some friends around. But for now, I don't have the ability to upgrade to a nice van. Yeah, I can't do the tent camp. Although a yurt's similar, but it's not really a tent. It's a tent like. I've never been anything like that. I don't know. I can't sleep in my truck. My truck's it's not meant for camping. And have I thought of getting a tent and putting it next to my trunk? My truck, you know? Yeah, but it's a lot of work for one person, and I am not the strongest. Yeah, the yurt has a real bed, and it has a microwave. It has a little fridge. Not that I need a microwave, but I think it's pretty handy to have, and I'm glad. And electric. It doesn't have running water, it has a water spigot. Yeah, a leaking tent would be really hell. Hell! Kathy's almost 60. If I could have a do-over, I would travel more in my 20s and 30s and 40s and go everywhere I could. Yeah, the older we get, the harder. Well, I did a lot. Kathy and I from like 19, I'll tell you when. We started our Fancies, that was the name of our company, in 1991. Kathy moved from North Miami to where I lived in the Clearwater area. I rented a house. Nathan came. He was in high school. Lee. And we started doing a lot of road trips. We went all the way up to New York and back every year. And some were just 2-3 nights in a place. Some were, like 8 weeks. What are you doing, Lil? She's fun. That's a big bag of winter clothes that I have to go through. Well, if I tent camped, which Kathy and Mark are going to be tent camping for 10 days, but they're going to have a queen-size air mattress and their own space. I'll see. I don't know how she'll like it or not. But I'm going to be going up there on the 28th, so I'll have to video what they're doing up there in. It's called Copper Breaks. I'm sure you'll run and look it up. Yeah, I don't want to be on the ground. I can't even get up from the ground. I have to have help. Hey, you be quiet. Yeah, getting up from down now. I want to go to New York and New Jersey one more time with my family. Yeah, New York's a beautiful state, and I love the city too. Yes, we had 2 pop-ups. One didn't have air conditioning. The second one, though, did. And they had queen-size beds on each side. And then a sink and stove in the middle. And down 2 stairs, we had an enclosed screen room, which was a good thing to have. So that was where we put our porta potty and our costumes for the fair and things like that all around that area. So yeah, pop-ups are cool. What pop-ups aren't good for is overnight camping. You don't want to go to you don't want to go travel with a pop-up and stay one night on the road. It's too much trouble setting it up. Hey, what's up with you? What are you doing? Am I on camera and you're gonna act up? She's a pistol. Look at her. She thinks she's cute. Woof. Yeah. So the yurt's not quite roughing it that bad. Marion. Hi, Marion. Detroit a Go-Go. I have never even heard of that. Oh, that's neat. Artists from the States. I'm so glad. Wish I was one of those people there. I've been to that area in Maryland, Sharon. We've gone by on that highway going to Ocean City. We used to go to Ocean City, Maryland for a giant spring fest every year for about 5 years. So yeah, I mean, I've traveled. I've done a lot of traveling in my time. I wish I could do more. Really. Full moon painting behind me. Oh, I did that. No, I think it's a couple years I did it. And this turtle I did maybe 7-8 years ago. That's just done on a chunk of wood. For a while I was painting signs trying to sell them. Yeah, so you know when they have Spring Fest, they have 2 kinds, 2 year. No, Lil. They have Spring Fest, and then they have the one in the summer. Come here, you're gonna have to wait. That's pretty freaky, Inez. Yeah, by yourselves. But you're here to tell us about it, so it worked out. Yeah, the moon's been there. I guess I cover it up most of the time. No ponies. No ponies stop by. Yeah, I just remember going by that area where you could see bunches of wild horses. Oh, Rosie's gonna handle things. Did you just chase your sister off? Did ya? Good. What a good girl. Thank you, Rosie, for stopping this big mouth. This big mouth dog. Well, you guys, I just wanted to, just talk a little while and kind of clear my thoughts on what I was, what I was talking about depression and medication and all that. And I'm doing it the natural way as long as possible. That's just how I am. Check out my links. I've got this beautiful blue necklace, 40-inch. I just put that on Etsy. And I'll show you what else I put on Etsy. I made this one. It's in golds, but pretty colors, but in between they're like kind of bronzy gold. And it's 32 inches. And then the other one I made is this one. Also got the bronze and gold, but mother of pearl is the theme. Yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't think I have any bracelets. I can make some bracelets, so I'll have to make a few bracelets in the next few days. No kidding, Inez. Oh my gosh. That's a thrilling story. Hey, Adam, just ready to end this this chat, but I hope you all have a really good week ahead. Stay positive. I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. I know a lot of things can help bring you down, but we got to fight it. And I really appreciate each one of you for coming in today. Thank you for the thumbs up and all of the support and friendship. I'm going to take the girls outside. Love you guys.